Hey everyone, it's Mary Louise here from East Coast Stamping with Mary Louise, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Aylesford, Nova Scotia, Canada. And today is day one of our mystery stamping. So I thought I'd try something new. I've participated in a few of these and thought they were so much fun, so I thought, why not give it a go? So you will be given all of the clues, hints we'll call them, with your dimensions and everything else, and then how to put it together, and wow, you'll have a card at the end, and it's so easy. So hint number one, looking for white or light colored cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored in half and folded, and then another piece of white or light colored cardstock, 3 3/4 by 5, and this can be embossed. So I've used the the Leaf Fall embossing folder, which is was carried over from the fall celebration, and it's now an online exclusive. And then another piece of white or light, 1 by 3 3/4. So then an alternate color of cardstock, 4 by 5 1/4. And then another piece that is 1.5 by 3 3/4. I've used Berry Burst. So we're going to get started. Oh no, I forgot about these. 7 die cut punched circles from either DSP or cardstock, or mix it up. So I have used the circle from the Stylish Shapes dies. Okay, so there's our 7 circles. And then you're going to need a stamp set, ink, and adhesive, dimensionals, and embellishments. Those are your other little tidbits. So using the piece that can be embossed, we're going to just figure out where we might want our circles, and I suggest doing a dry run before you stick them down. Now I said 7, we might, they don't have to all fit on. Let's go with that one there. And when you are ready and you figure out how you want it to go, you can just adhere this with Stampin' Seal or tear and tape or liquid glue, whatever suits your fancy. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have an extra, but that's okay, I'll use it. Now, chances are it's probably not going to land exactly the way that I had it, but that's okay. So this, actually it's not, because I'm going to put this one up here. This DSP is the Bright and Beautiful. It has all the pretty colors of the Bubble Bath and Berry Burst. So I'm just putting my Stampin' Seal on the back. It works out really well. The folder that I chose doesn't have an all-over design because it's leaves that are falling. I just wanted a little something so it wasn't quite you know what, I'm gonna go for it. All right, so now I have my circles on, and I'm just going to use my scissors. You could use your trimmer, whatever you want, And I'm just going to trim off the edges. Now, depending on what size you have left over, because this one looks like a really good one, you could use it for the inside of your card too. I always like to pretty up the inside, and especially if you have a leftover piece of designer series paper, like why not? There. All right. So, arrange and adhere the circles to the 3 3/4 by 5 piece, and then adhere number 2 to the 4 and to the 4 by 5 1/4 piece, and that's my berry burst. So I'm going to adhere that down now. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my Stampin' Seal. It's not. All right, I'm not going to mess with that. So I'm going to bring in my other adhesive. And oh, the vibrant colors. And I have one of my circles stuck to my arm. I just happened to put it down in the wrong spot. All right, so then stamp the sentiment. So I have chosen with Deepest Sympathy from the Something Fancy stamp set, and I'm going to stamp with Berry Burst. Now, I'm using an oldie because I had this ink when Berry Burst was an in color. How many years ago was that? Now I just inked, oh, beautiful. I just inked it up too, so I just wanted to, okay, trying to put it down so, I mean, not that, you know, you really need to see what I'm doing, but I really need to see what I'm doing. Oh, very nice. Like, I just inked that up. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so we're actually done stamping, unless you want to put something on the inside, and I don't have anything right now that I really want to put in there, so I'm going to wait. All right, so adhere hint number 3 to the card base. So let's put that on. I don't know if it's the humidity, but everything's given me all kinds of trouble today. I might end up having to go with my tear and tape. Yeah, let's see if I have one of those handy. All right, it's a good thing I have many different types. All right, so I guess it really doesn't matter which way it goes. My circles are all circles. So I chose white for mine, but if you wanted to, you could have used, like in this color combination, you could have used the, you know, the bubble bath. All right, so adhere hint number 6 to the 1.5 inch strip. So we're going to put our sentiment onto our pretty Berry Burst backing here. All right, adhere 6 to 7 And then add to card front using dimensionals. There we go. I don't know if you can hear or not, the birds are out there just singing. We've had nothing but rain, so they're finally having a chance to get out. Now, where you place it is your own thing. Actually, I like that. And then you can add your embellishments. So I have the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels, and it always seems like a good idea when you try to do something that you line up and then you have to actually execute it. I usually only put 3 on, but today it's a 5-day. So if you wanted to, like I cut off half of that, you could certainly, you know, either put it in the corner, put it across the bottom, put it in like that. The choices, and I actually cut an extra one out so I could put a couple in. So there you have it. How easy was that? So I hope you participate in my mystery challenge and, you know, join me every 2 weeks. I'll be posting in my closed Facebook group. If you want to find me on Facebook, East Coast Stamping with Mary Louise, and I will sure to get you into that closed group. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you'll get notifications every time I post a video. And if you're a frequent visitor, thank you for popping by again. Have a great day.